this, I will actually be away for a long weekend with my Paul. Just me and Paul, which is very exciting. I'm trying to pack to go away currently, and I'm really struggling to choose which of my Makeup Revolution palettes to take with me. When I say things like that, people kind of look at me as if to say, well, how many are there? Well, I've got one or two. I don't have a problem. I can stop anytime I like. I just don't want to. So, I thought I would share with you all what I've got in my Makeup Revolution collection, because it is literally one of my favourite things in the entire world is my Makeup Revolution collection. I think their products are absolutely outstanding, genuinely. Whatever palettes I've bought, whether it's a blush palette, whether it's a contour palette, whether it's an eyeshadow palette, every single colour, shade, product, whether it's a lip product actually, has got such good pigmentation and such amazing colour payoff that I kind of feel like I don't really need to go and spend sometimes like 10 times more to get something with you know, a certain name attached to it. Maybe, I mean, you know, one or two would be wonderful, but I just don't feel the need, because Makeup Revolution produce such amazing products. I'm a genuine fan. I literally love them so very much, so I thought I would just share them with you and show you what I've got. So let's get going. So the first thing I want to show you is one of the metallic lip kits. I'm actually wearing this one at the moment, which is the Worth It metallic lip kit. So I mean, first of all, how gorgeous is that packaging for a start? It's kind of the really on trend coppery rose gold metallic packaging, and just like the Kylie Cosmetics lip kits, which to be fair I've never used, so I can't actually give you a good comparison between these because I haven't used one. I've only used these. But just like those lip kits, there is a lip liner which matches, and then the lip colour as well. This one is in shade Worth It, and it's a really nice kind of bronzy purple, if you will. It's absolutely gorgeous. The lip liner is slightly darker than this, so you actually get a really good effect. It's kind of like that ombre effect. If you kind of build it up in the corners as well, you get a really good effect on that. So these are all, you can just sharpen these, not a problem. I like them. Really creamy, really easy to apply, they don't feather. And then we've got the actual lip colour, which is kind of the coppery purple colour. Beautiful packaging again, absolutely beautiful. And what I like about this personally, I've got, because I'm so tiny, I've got really small lips. So what I like about this is that it has a really nice slim applicator. It's a really good shape, and because it's the slimmer shape to it, it fits, gets into the corners and gets into my little pointed cupid's bow really well. So for me, it's just absolutely perfect, and genuinely, I'm so happy I discovered this brand. They literally can do no wrong in my eyes. I love them so much. Another of the lip kits I have, I either like, lip product wise, I really like the matte liquid lips. I really like the metallic ones as well. So obviously I wanted to kind of branch out and try some of the lip products, so I got a metallic one, which I've shown you, and then I got one of the matte lip kits as well, and this one is in Echelon. So again, we've got really nice packaging. It differs from the metallic packaging, which I think is brilliant, and it actually matches the product because this is a bit more of a satin effect, a bit more of a matte finish. I love the little lips with the colour on as well, so it kind of gives you an idea. So this is called Echelon. Just like you would expect, just with the last one, you get the lip pencil and then the lip colour. I like the attention to detail where the lid is slightly more mattified as well than the metallic. This is a really nice kind of peachy brown and goes on beautifully. I love the browner tones, so this is perfect for me. And again, it's got the really nice slim applicator as well. It's got the lip liner with it, which is exactly the same as the other, but this is the matte effect as well. I like that. On to the palettes now, and I'm going to show you some of the face palettes that I've got. This one is the Ultra Contour palettes, and I'm really sorry, they're all covered in fingerprints and there's kind of bits rubbed off, because I genuinely use these products every single day. They get taken to Paul's house, they get shoved in my bag, and they go out here, there and everywhere with me. I literally do use these religiously. So this one is the Ultra Contour palette, and I'll just cover the mirror so you're not blinded with all the lights. So we've then got 3 different shades of contour. We've got 3 shades for a bit of strobing as well. It's a lot lighter. One of them is quite yellowy toned as well, so you can do a little bit of correction with that. And then there's 2 highlighters. One is the sort of white gold highlighter, and another is more of a sort of blush, bronzified highlighter as well, which obviously works brilliantly for different effects. I can mix these dependent on whether I've got self-tan on or whether I'm a little bit paler that day. So I just love them. And this was, I think this was the first product I bought when I wanted to try out contouring a little bit more. The pigment is really good without being too harsh, so you kind of don't get that blob that you've then got to blend in as soon as you touch the brush to your face. It builds really well. They all work together really well. The finish is beautiful, if I do say so myself. Next, onto the blush palettes, and this one is Golden Sugar. Again, we've got the 8 shades in there, and this one I feel like is a little bit more summery. It's a bit more, it's got a lot of shimmer to them. Kind of the first 6 from this side along are really shimmery, and they go through from the white gold right through to the sort of more shimmery bronzer, I would say. Oh my god, you get such good colour payoff and such good pigmentation, but again, without being too much. You can build it if you want to. Thanks ever so much, makeup rev folk. Another blush palette now is the Sugar and Spice palette, which is just, oh, there are such, I mean, look how rich and vibrant those colours are. We've got lots and lots of pinks, kind of go through the peaches, a bit more orangey tone, and a bit darker pinks as well, which I love. We've then got 2 more highlighty shades again on the end, as is customary. I tend to quite like using the more orange tones first of all, and then a little bit of pink over the top. One of the things I like about a Makeup Revolution palette is that I've used so many of the colours. I think it can be quite easy to look at a palette and think, oh, that's pretty, and then only use 1 or 2 of the products in it as well, which is just not the case with my Makeup Revolution stuff, because I pretty much use every single colour. Just can't go wrong. Honestly, Obsessed doesn't cover it. I mean, Santa, if you want to send me any Makeup Revolution products for Christmas, it's fairly a done deal that I'll like it, to be honest. Another blush palette that I've got, yes, I'm aware I have lots, is the Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold. I mean, if you are no stranger to this channel, you will know I'm obsessed with anything rose gold, anything copper. I just love. Beautiful. And how gorgeous are these shades? I mean, come on. So beautiful. So these are used a lot over the summer. Beautiful, sort of bronzed, shimmery, gorgeous tones to these blushes. Oh, super, super beautiful. So beautifully pigmented. Whoever was in charge of coming up with these colours, I can just tell has worked really hard at getting the right tones. My last blush palette is my favourite, and it's the Hot Spice palette. This is a bit on me, to be honest. I mean, I do love every single palette, but this is my favourite. I think because I've got pale skin, this is kind of my go-to every single day, just daytime. I can build on it if I want to, but if I just want a really subtle, no makeup look, I can do it with this. I can build it. I've got a shimmery one. This can go in my bag if I'm going to Paul's and I don't know whether we're going out the next day, staying in, just nipping out for some lunch, going somewhere fancy. Doesn't matter. Wherever we go, I will be covered by every single shade in this. So again, we've got the 8 colours. We've got the 6 sort of peachy, pinky, orangey tones, and then 2 shimmery ones on the end as well. A massive mirror. I mean, what do you want? And I think these are like £6. You can't go wrong. Onto eyeshadow palettes now, which really excite me. This is one of the Redemption palettes, and it's the Mermaids versus Unicorns one, which I mean, I'm so glad they actually put a mermaid and unicorns one together, because I could never choose. This one has got the really sort of black but glittery, it's got the gold glitter running through it, all the way through to the really nice sort of aqua green, and just lots of purples and blues and greens. So many beautiful shades running all the way across. Absolutely beautiful. Charlotte loves these. I like wearing these. Actually, I am running a giveaway on my Twitter page until the 31st of August. So if you're watching this after that date, don't bother going and looking, because somebody will have already won it. But over on my Twitter page, which is @Leila Land, my pinned tweet, there is a giveaway because I made it past 1,000 followers, so thank you very much, my first ever 1,000 of anything. So I've got a makeup giveaway featuring quite a lot of Makeup Revolution products. This palette, I mean not this one's mine, get off. So if you want to get your hands on one of these, head to my Twitter, check out my pinned tweet and see how you can win before the 31st. Another in the Redemption palette series is the Essentials Shimmers. Oh, this is awesome. Honestly, beautiful. I mean, you can tell how used it is because it's covered in fingerprints. I'm really sorry. This just suits my skin and my colours so well. I've got hazel eyes, so I've got I've got a lot of green, brown, I've got orangey tones in my eyes, I've got lots and lots of different colours in my eyes. And these are just brilliant at picking out the different colours in my eyes. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I may have mentioned once or twice, autumn and winter are my absolutely favourite seasons. I love that time of year. Obsessed. I think all the colours suit me really well. And this is just the perfect palette for a really nice, lovely, natural autumnal look. But because they are nice and shimmery, it doesn't look too flat, if you get my drift. It's a really nice, you can do a really nice natural everyday look, but it still looks really nice. Now this one is a really exciting one. I am known for loving neon. When I used to be a DJ and I used to go clubbing, I used to love to wear the bright neon colours as well. So, the Salvation palette, Ultimate Colour Chaos palette, is brilliant! Look at that! Oh my god. So we've got the neon pinks, greens, yellows, purples, there's blues. Oh god, every bright shade. I did a Pride inspired makeup look with my eldest daughter Megan a few weeks ago on my channel, so go and check that out. And this is the palette that I used to get the stripes in the rainbow. This is awesome. Don't think there are that many eyeshadow products out there that are so vivid and pigmented and give you such good colour payoff as well. This one I actually got free, which I nearly just stopped breathing and dropped dead at the till there. It was brilliant. Got to the checkout and the lady behind the till said, oh, you get a free palette with that purchase as well. And I was like, oh, I couldn't breathe, too excited, couldn't choose. Charlotte had to go and get me one because I was just flapping at the checkout because I was too excited. And it's this beautiful thing that says love the revolution, which I do. I really do. That is a huge highlighter and it is the most gorgeous sort of pinky toned iridescent highlighter. Oh, down this side we have the matte shades. So we've got kind of a neutrally light khaki, then we've got the sort of light burgundy colour, and then we've got a more neutral natural colour, sort of beigey colour at the bottom. And as I said, they're your matte shades. And then down this side we've got the shimmers, which I love. So we've got the kind of burgundy with a tiny bit of a really fine coppery glitter running through it. Then the middle is the really nice shimmery copper. This will be getting hammered in autumn. I think that will be part of my everyday autumn look. It's just so gorgeous and goes really well with this at the bottom, which is the pink shimmer there. Absolutely beautiful. I actually wore a look with these two colours the other weekend with a pink lipstick that I've got, which just looked so pretty. In fact, I think I posted it on my Instagram. If you go and have a look on my Instagram, again, at Leila Land, you'll see that one when I basically went to my niece's 21st and looked like an 80s mum with my big curly hair. That was using this palette. Beautiful. This one is actually still in its box, and I keep it in its box for a reason, because I just love the box. Again, because it's that coppery rose gold finish. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. So this is the Hard Day palette, and where is it? Again, huge mirror. We've got the sponge applicators as well. So in this one, again, I find it a really useful everyday look palette. This is another go-to one. This is more kind of, it's got the greens and the dark blues and the purples, and then it goes all the way through to the more naturals. It's got the nice shimmer ones, it's got matte ones. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this one. Okay, now onto my bigger palettes. This one is the Beyond Flawless one. This was one of the first ones I ever bought. I bought this one, an affirmation, and I think I filmed these in a haul. So these are huge. I think there's 32 shades in these. Yeah, There's 32 shades in this one, and this is just another example of just having so many different colours and potential effects in there. Oh, brilliant. Going right the way from your kind of beiges all the way around to pretty much a black, which is just, well, it is a black. It's just gorgeous. And you go through the kind of pinks and the coppers and the purples. Brilliant. Again, this is another good one for autumn as well. It's a really good one just for an everyday look in autumn. If you're going to be doing kind of a neutral eye and a bold lip, perfect. Again, if you want to dab a bit of the darker colour in the corner, you don't have to go reaching for another palette. Huge mirror that I'm actually struggling to cover up so it doesn't blind you, but basically the size of that is a mirror. And again, if you're going to be building up a smoky eye, you kind of need to see that both eyes are balanced out colour wise, and you can just easily do that in that mirror. It's brilliant. I like that! Next for my eyeshadow palettes is Flawless Matte 2. This I like. I love this one. I think because I bought the Beyond Flawless and the Affirmation together and was just instantly obsessed and instantly hooked on Makeup Revolution, I absolutely knew that I was just going to be obsessed and want to buy absolutely everything. So I think then I saw this advertised, or I saw it on Twitter or Instagram or something, and it was just like, oh, I need that. I love matte eyeshadows, and I love that this one's got the more kind of orangey, browny toned colours and more of the purple, lilac-y mauve colours, which I love as well. I like that. As I've mentioned, I bought the Beyond Flawless and Affirmation together, and this one is Affirmation. It's got quite similar colours, but a lot different finishes. Like, this is a lot more, we've got a lot more shimmery finishes to this one as well. The Beyond Flawless is more of just a natural, neutral shadows collection. This is, as I say, similar colours, but the more shimmery finish. So I tend to use those two palettes together and build the looks together as well, which creates a really good effect. The next one, and it's my last one, and that is my absolute favourite of my entire collection. I mean, I'm sorry, gang, I love you all, but this is my favourite. This, I tend to have a tantrum quite a lot because I live in a really small town. We don't even have a Superdrug in our town, so I have to travel 2 towns away just to get to a Superdrug anyway. So whenever Makeup Revolution bring out a new product, I obviously want to go and look at it first and have a feel and just, you know, check out the shades and everything else. I like going to the stand and having a look anyway, so, you know. But I think because it's such a small town, we kind of don't get the new products through as quickly as you would in, say, London or Manchester or, you know, which is fine. But when this little baby came out, I literally would panic that it was going to sell out and I was never going to get my hands on one because I just couldn't find one anywhere. I mean, you'll see why. It's the Flawless 3 Resurrection. You will definitely have seen this in a haul that I did. I remember raving about this when I bought it. It's got the metallic coppery rose gold finish to it, which, I mean, let's face it, I wasn't going to care what was inside it, to be honest. I would quite happily just have that sat on my dressing table, just looking beautiful. However, just wait. Just wait. Are you ready? You're not ready. Are you ready? Oh, look, it's so cute! Oh, I love this one. This one's on a battering, you can tell, can't you? Oh, I like that. So we've got the kind of browny goldy neutrals, there's a few coppers in there, there's even kind of a raspberry kind of colour, which, oh my god, is stunning on, absolutely stunning. A lot of the time, if I use the sort of redder, pinker toned eyeshadows, I tend to look like I've got an infection or I've been punched in the face. However, these are so well pigmented that I don't get that with Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. So thanks, whatever you've done, thank you for not making me look like I've got pink eye. I really do think if you've got a Makeup Revolution palette, the world's your oyster. It really, really is. You can create any look you want. So I know that was a bit of a different video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, go and give me a big thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, go and subscribe, please. You guys said you would prefer me to keep my Wednesday videos and then have my second video on a Sunday evening, so that's what we're going to do from now on. So go and subscribe if you're not already. Keep coming back every Wednesday and every Sunday at 6 o'clock. Go and check out Leila Land Extra, which is where all my vlog type videos are going to be. And until next time, take care, have lots of fun, look after yourselves, and I will see you again.